taking the Civic to work today.
And you know I kick game like a hottie. Now when you know I got
the Okay, so I took the Civic to work today. Yay! It was fun. But now I'm driving home and the EML won't go off. It's gone off, it's gone off, it's gone off, and it's back on, which means that I can't go above about 70 miles an hour, which I shouldn't do anyway, but the whole point of driving the Civic to work was to have some VTEC fun, and I can't do that. So this evening we're going to find out what's wrong with it, hopefully. I'll get K Manager plugged in on the laptop and we'll go from there. So I'll see you when I get home. Bloody VTECs, bastards. Pretty annoying, but oh well. Now it is really warm today and really sunny, so maybe the heat's exposed the weakness that keeps coming on, maybe? I don't know. But the throttle's pretty jerky as well. Pretty annoying. Not too happy, but let's do some investigation tonight and see if we can find out what's going on. Right, so I cycled the ignition on the motorway. I did it a couple of times and it seems to have knocked the EML off again. So I'm not sure what's happening, but hopefully there's something stored that we can read on K Manager and find out what's going on. So I'm nearly home now anyway. But VTEC's all working and stuff, so it's all good. Right, so I got off work and I've come down to this kind of industrial-ish place, which is usually pretty quiet, and I come down here usually to test out new parts and see how the car does. It's bloody sunny today, and the car was absolutely fine on the way down. No EML, nothing. So I think hopefully when we get K Manager loaded up there'll be a fault code in there and we'll be able to see what keeps causing the EML. But I don't know, I've not used it before, so let's get it plugged in and have a look. So what do you need to read it? So I've got a K Pro ECU. It's only a version 2 though, so I can't use it through Bluetooth on my phone, but I can use my laptop. Now you do need a Windows image running on your laptop. Mine's a MacBook obviously, but I'm running a virtual machine running Windows XP. So I've got a virtual machine on my MacBook running Windows XP, and that'll allow me to speak to the ECU. Hopefully. I've not tested it yet, so this could be a massive fail. Right, I'm going to show you something else first before I show you the K Manager. Now, if you look at this USB cable, you'll notice I've got an adapter on there that fits to micro USB, and that means that I can run an app on my phone called S-Dash. Now what S-Dash does, basically it collects all the information from the ECU and displays it in a nice dash format, so that in theory, if you wanted to, you could use your phone as your dashboard, or tablet, or any other Android device, which is quite cool. So let me get that rigged up and I'll show you that first. Okay, so here's the S-Dash application. I don't know if you can see that because obviously the sun's very bright. Right, if I plug that in the side of my phone. Right, so I've connected that up to my phone. And now, I wish this phone would stand up. Okay, so there is the S-Dash plugged in, running through a USB and an on-the-go cable for an Android device. And now if I start the car, there we go. So we've got an RPM, we've got our ignition timing, intake air temperatures, and we've got coolant temperature as well. And if I give the engine a little tickle, you'll be able to see the revs go up. See the ignition change as well? That's pretty cool. I'm not getting any reading off the lambda. I don't know if this car runs one or not. I've not been under there to have a look. But that's pretty cool. And the only issue with this is this cable doesn't actually charge your phone while it's doing that. So obviously the battery will die pretty quick. But this is quite a cool app. You can preset different dashboards. I was playing around with one earlier. What's that? RPM focused. But this just looks really messy when I put it on mine. Oh, it's not that bad actually. So you can get an actual kind of analog / digital gauge up there. Hope you can see this alright. I know there'll be a lot of glare on the screen. I'm going to put it down there. I'll go back to S2000. sensor input on here. So yeah, it's quite cool. But right, let's get the actual K manager plugged in and see. So I've got another USB cable. They just run standard A to B USB cables, so you know, if you've got an old printer or something like that, you've probably got one of these cables laying about. So if I unplug that, the ECU is underneath my glove box here. So I'll swap this cable around and then we'll get onto K manager. So this is my MacBook Pro. It's quite an old one. It's not very modern or anything like that. All I've done is I've installed a program called VMware Fusion, and through VMware Fusion I've got a Windows XP virtual machine running. So if we double click on there, double click, there we go. So it's taken us into the virtual machine now. Now I was last using this using VADCOM, as you can see. It worked pretty well for that, but we'll get rid of that for now. So on data K series ECU editor, if we launch into this program, and we're in. Okay, so on the VMware Fusion options at the top of the screen, I need to enable the USB device to talk to the virtual machine. That was because I connected the cable before actually launching the virtual machine. So if I click on that now, oh, there we go, ECU connected at the top. That's all good. Alright, so I've spent some time playing with K-Pro. I had to select a calibration before doing anything, so make sure you do that. I just picked an EP3 one because this car's got an EP3 engine, EP3 ECU. I've now got it to start showing me some values. Oh, I did have it showing values, now it's stopped. Is that because I'm selecting that? Oh no, you have to start a data log going. No, okay, it starts going. But when I go into error codes, there's nothing there. And I'm guessing I should be seeing some error codes, but at the moment there's no engine management light on, and I don't think the ECU stores phantom codes like some other modern cars do. So I'm guessing I just have to keep the car running until the light comes on. I even tried unplugging some sensors to try and make some error codes come on. I mean, I unplugged the throttle position sensor and the map sensor. Obviously the car wouldn't start with the map sensor, or it was running really rough, and the TPS was running like a bag of shit as well, but still no codes. So I don't know what's going on there. I hope for the EML will come on again soon and we'll be able to know. If not, I'll just keep the laptop in the car for a while and drive about until it comes back on. It normally does come on when it's been idling for a while. So maybe if we leave it idling, it'll come on, but not something I really want to be sat here all night waiting for the car engine light to come on. It's weird because it's been fine as well, it's been fine for so long. I just started doing it again the past couple of days. I'll keep the car running and I'll have some more play time with K Manager, see if I can find anything else. Okay, so as I'm sat here idling in the car, the TPS just started going wild. Right, so I'm going to leave the data log going and go for a little drive, see if it picks anything up. Right, so I'm going for a drive now with the data log going. Hopefully the EML comes back on. Because at the minute we've got nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. This is a tricky one. It doesn't do it when you want it to do it. It only does it when you don't. You know, we've got a little track day at Croft on Sunday, so we need this sorting. I've got a track session, should I say, at the Petrol and Pistons show. Can you see me alright? Come back off the little test drive, still no engine light. Everything's all good. Idle's gone back to normal. Oh fuck! On the data log in front, everything looks alright. No error codes. Can you see that? You're probably quite far away. No error codes, all looks good. So I don't really know what to do. Do we just leave it at that? I think I'm gonna have to just carry the laptop around with me whenever I drive the car. And if it comes on again, get it plugged straight in and see what it says. It's kind of frustrating, but I don't know what else to do. Right, made it home there without any issues, no engine management light, all good. If anyone's got any ideas, have a comment, let me know what you think. Really intermittent, as you saw on the way home from work, it just kept coming back on. I was hoping it'd stay on for good then, and then we could maybe get it fixed or crossed, but it's gone back off now. So all we know is that it could come back at any time, and we've got no idea where it is. So it's not an ideal circumstance that I really want to be in. So yeah, any ideas, let me know. Bye! Right, just on a side note, I've spoken before about how you can always rely on the Audi. Now, let's rely on the Audi to give us a check engine light. Yeah! You can always rely on the Audi to give you a check engine light. Beautiful. I'll do a vlog on this car soon, it's a good car.